Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to decode the Hindu newspaper for 16th and 17th June 2020. And today we decode the newspaper in the format of mind map. तो आज हम माइंड मैप फॉर्मेट में न्यूज़पेपर को डिकोड करेंगे. सो दिस इनिशिएटिव आई हैव स्टार्टेड व्हाई बिकॉज in between I start this kind of initiative. Why? In order to let you know how to make notes from the newspaper. Many students, they have this doubt continuously, ma'am, how to make notes from the newspaper, how to make concisely prepare the notes so that we can revise them effectively during our revision, right? So this particular class is going to help you in solving your doubts and how to make notes in flowchart or mind map format and how to study the newspaper according to UPSC syllabus. Newspaper को UPSC के syllabus के हिसाब से कैसे पढ़ना है, how to identify the important news, how to identify the news which is relevant for your UPSC CSE, how to identify news from prelims and mains perspective. All these doubts I'm going to solve. Now for note making I recommend only the mind map format. जब आप current affairs के notes बनाते हो ना, तो हमेशा याद रखना, अगर आप mind map या फ्लो चार्ट फॉर्मेट में नोट्स बनाओगे तो आप रिवीजन के टाइम पे मुझे थैंक यू जरूर बोलोगे, राइट? सो माय रिकमेंडेशन ऑलवेज इज टू प्रिपेयर नोट्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ माइंड मैप और फ्लो चार्ट बिकॉज इफ यू डू दैट योर रिवीजन becomes much more effective, much more easy, right? So let's start with the class and also you will get the class PDF, don't worry, on my Telegram channel. मेरे Telegram channel पे आपको क्लास का PDF मिल जाएगा, ठीक है? The name of my Telegram channel is Simplifying UPSC with Ease and also I am taking classes on Unacademy Plus. मैं Unacademy Plus पे भी live classes लेती हूँ. If you want to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you can use my code Sharma20 to get 10% discount. आप Sharma20 code use कर सकते हो. You can use code SharmaYT10 also. This is also another code. शर्मा YT10 भी यूज कर सकते हो 10% डिस्काउंट लेने के लिए या फिर शर्मा 20 यूज कर सकते हो, राइट? एनी वन कोड यू कैन यूज. नाउ एज वी आर रीडिंग इन द न्यूज़पेपर रेगुलरली अबाउट द आरोग्य पाथ, हम इस पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म के बारे में रेगुलरली न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ रहे हैं. रेगुलरली वी कैन सी दिस पर्टिकुलर प्लेटफॉर्म इन द न्यूज़पेपर. सो व्हाट इज आरोग्य पाथ? दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर प्रीलिम्स. ऑल द टेक्नोलॉजी, ऑल द न्यू प्लेटफॉर्म्स, डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स, दे आर इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर प्रीलिम्स, राइट? प्रीलिम्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. सो आरोग्य पाथ, नाउ दिस इज अ माइंड मैप. देखो ये माइंड मैप है, यू हैव टू ड्रॉ दिस डाउन, ठीक है? इन दिस फॉर्मेट यू हैव टू मेक नोट्स. सो आरोग्य पाथ, इट इज अ वेब बेस्ड सोल्यूशन फॉर हेल्थ केयर सप्लाई चेन. आरोग्य पाथ एक वेब बेस्ड सोल्यूशन है हेल्थ केयर सप्लाई चेन का एंड इट वुड सर्व द सप्लायर्स, the manufacturers and the customers. Now this point is very crucial. ये point बहुत crucial है, right? It is serving the three sectors or three people. It's the suppliers, the manufacturers and customers. Suppliers and manufacturers can supply the essential commodities, healthcare regarding commodities, right? जो भी important commodities है, suppliers, manufacturers इस platform के through उसे supply कर सकते हैं and customers can then purchase them, right? And it is launched by which ministry? This is again important. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in association with CSIR. CSIR is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Okay, clear everyone? इतना clear हो गया? तो ये कौन launch कर रहा है इस platform को? Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in association with CSIR. Now this particular आरोग्य पाथ is an idea of CSIR only. ये जो आरोग्य पाथ है ना, ये CSIR का ही आइडिया है. It's an initiative of CSIR. It has been launched by this ministry, but idea was of CSIR. Now CSIR is funded by Ministry of Science and Technology. Another important point for prelims. CSIR को कौन fund करता है? Ministry of Science Technology. And CSIR was established in the year 1942. कौन से year में इसको establish किया गया? 1942 में establish किया गया. And it operates through Societies Registration Act of 1860. Remember this fact for prelims. CSIR operates through Societies Registration Act and it is an autonomous body. ये एक autonomous body भी है. Autonomous means it is free to make its own rules and regulations. Clear? इतना clear हो गया? Please let me know if this much is clear. Now on 16th June 2020, this was the first news. ये आपकी पहली न्यूज थी. 2 Indian High Commission staff abducted, released by Pakistan. This news is related to your इंटरनेशनल रिलेशन जीएस पेपर 2। पेज 1 पे ये जो न्यूज थी ये जीएस पेपर 2 से रिलेटेड है। सो इफ यू लुक एट दिस पर्टिकुलर न्यूज, अगर आप इस जीएस पेपर 2 से रिलेटेड न्यूज को देखते हो, द न्यूज सेज दैट 2 इंडियन हाई कमीशन स्टाफ or the you can say 2 Indian nationals who were employed as drivers, इनको ड्राइवर्स के तौर पे एम्प्लॉय किया गया था in the Indian High Commission where in इस्लामाबाद में इनको अपॉइंट किया गया था। they went missing for several hours on June 15। they were missing for several hours on June 15। ओके एंड इट वॉज अ सस्पेक्टेड केस ऑफ अबडक्शन, ऐसा माना जा रहा था कि ये अबडक्शन किडनैपिंग का केस है बाय लोकल सिक्योरिटी एजेंसीज। दे वर लेटर रिलीज्ड बाय अथॉरिटीज इन पाकिस्तान, लेटर ऑन दे वर रिलीज्ड बाय पाकिस्तान। ओके एंड पाकिस्तान's मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फॉरेन अफेयर्स क्लेम्ड इन अ नोट दैट बोथ द ड्राइवर्स, अब पाकिस्तान की जो मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फॉरेन अफेयर्स है, दे सेड that both the drivers, दोनों जो ड्राइवर्स थे जिनको अबडक्शन का, जिनके ऊपर केस था कि इनको अबडक्ट कर लिया गया है, किडनैप कर लिया गया है, both these drivers they were involved in a traffic accident। okay, they were involved in a traffic accident in the morning and then they were arrested। initial police report had claimed that the drivers were involved in fake currency circulation through the issue, though the issue remains unconfirmed by the Pakistan Foreign Office। राइट अब इनके ऊपर दो इल्जाम है, या तो ये ट्रैफिक एक्सीडेंट के कारण इनको अरेस्ट किया गया था, या फेक करेंसी सर्कुलेशन के कारण। राइट द रियल रीजन इज नॉट क्लियर व्हाई दे वर अबडक्टेड और व्हाई दे वर केप्ट इन द अरेस्ट। राइट Now there were visible injuries on the two. They show that they were beaten up also. इन दोनों के ही ऊपर आप इनके शरीर पे injuries भी देखने को मिली थी, right? There were some injuries also on their bodies. That means they were beaten up. They underwent medical test upon returning also, right? So now here we need to study the daily harassment of Indian officials in Pakistan, right? The key issue over here is, write it down, the daily harassment। राइट इट हैड बिकम सीरियस, बहुत ही ज्यादा सीरियस हो गया है ये। एंड इंडिया ऑल्सो हैड सेंट अ नोट ऑन June 12 टू एंश्योर इट्स ऑफिशियल्स दे आर बीइंग ट्रीटेड अकॉर्डिंग टू Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations 1961। नाउ हियर द Vienna Convention, according to it we cannot harass the you can say the officials of the other countries, right? दूसरे कंट्री की जो ऑफिशियल्स हमारी कंट्री में है, वियना कन्वेंशन के हिसाब से हम उनको हैरेस नहीं कर सकते। सो दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर जीएस पेपर 2 एज वेल एज योर प्रीलिम्स। ये आपका जीएस पेपर 2 और प्रीलिम्स के लिए काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, राइट? वियना कन्वेंशन, प्लीज नोट इट डाउन, इसको प्लीज लिख लीजिए। सो दिस वी नीड टू स्टडी। एंड ऑल्सो देयर इज अनदर पॉइंट, अनदर प्रोविजन, दैट इज कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट of 1992। this point is also important for pre plus mains। ये pre और mains के लिए, दोनों के लिए ही बहुत important है। So when we talk about Vienna Convention, this is the mind map that you have to create. Now the Vienna Convention was adopted on 14th April 1961 by the United Nations Conference on Diplomatic Intercourse and Immunities. Okay, and this was held in Austria. Okay, and India has ratified the convention also. India has accepted, that is why we are following it, right? Now it sets out special rules, कुछ special rules ये convention तय करता है, right? What are the special rules? Privileges and immunities, you can write it down as well. Privileges इस इधर आप लिख सकते हो, and immunities, privileges and immunities which enable the diplomatic missions to act without fear of coercion or harassment through enforcement of local laws and communicate securely with their sending governments. For example, if the Indian officials are employed in Pakistan, right, in the embassy, then if they are being coerced, first of all they will not be coerced, and if they are coerced, then they can communicate effectively with Indian government. Now next is, it makes provision for withdrawal of a mission which may take place on grounds of economy or physical security and for breach of diplomatic relations which may occur in response to abuse of immunity, that is protection, or severe deterioration in relations between sending and receiving states. For example, between Pakistan and India, the relations become very, very bad, then we can take back our Indian officials, we can bring them back. Okay, and next, in either of these cases or where permanent missions have been established, a framework is provided for the interest of each sending state, that is each sending government, to be protected in the receiving state by a third state. That means if India, Pakistan, there is any issue, but we have sent a permanent mission over there, and the permanent mission is the security has been threatened. So Afghanistan can help us, or US can help us in providing security to our people in Pakistan. Okay, clear? So third state in that case can enter for protection. Now the next important news, as you can see, is on page number 1 is Nepal move on altering map is unilateral talks difficult now. Again, this is related to GS paper 2. ये आपके international relations से related है. So here in this news you can see that the Nepal Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, his move to bring a constitutional amendment that alters Nepal's map to include territory in India has prejudged any future discussions, said New Delhi, virtually ruling out talks with Kathmandu for the moment. Right now, we have ruled out any meeting, any discussion, any deliberation with Nepal right now. Right? So, with the vote of changing the map, which is shown in Nepali national symbol, to include Lipu Lake, they are including Lipu Lake, they are including in their territory Kalapani, and they are including Limpiadhura. Write it down, please. Isko please likh lijiye. Right, and these are part of Indian territory, and they are including it in their maps. अपने map में ये include कर रहे हैं, right? So with the vote on changing the map, which is depicted in Nepali national symbol to include Lipu Lake, Kalapani and Limpiadhura, being passed unanimously in the lower house of Nepal parliament, and another one expected to go through upper house this week, the government appeared to take a tougher stand with Kathmandu than it has in the past few weeks. पिछले कुछ वीक्स में हम जो प्यार से बातें कर रहे थे कि हम प्यार से सुलझाएंगे मैटर, राइट, बहुत प्यार से समझाएंगे, अब ये सब हम नहीं कर रहे. दे आर exceeding the limits. अभी इस वक्त वो लोग लिमिट्स को एक्सीड कर रहे हैं. So right now we have put on hold any talk, any engagement with Nepal or Kathmandu in this respect. Right? We are sharing close ties, as said by Rajnath Singh ji. राइट, डिफेंस मिनिस्टर राजनाथ सिंह जी ने बोला कि हमारे डिफरेंसेस हम जल्दी ही हमें सॉल्व करने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि ये नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि हमारे रिलेशंस बहुत पुराने हैं. राइट, क्लियर? वी हैव कल्चरल रिलेशंस टुगेदर, वी हैव हिस्टोरिकल बॉन्डिंग टुगेदर, वी कैन नॉट जस्ट शट ऑफ द रिलेशंस लाइक दैट. बट यस, राइट नाउ वी आर पुटिंग द टॉक्स ऑन होल्ड बिकॉज राइट नाउ वी आर वेटिंग फॉर द सेकंड हाउस टू approve this particular map, and then we are going to engage. Now on page number 4 you will see this news, review ordinances on farming sector, Amrinder urges PM. Now this is related to GS paper 3. ये आपके GS paper 3 से related news है, economy. So here this news, review ordinances on farming sector, it's very, very important. Here the Punjab Chief Minister has urged the Prime Minister to review the ordinances issued by central government related to farming sector. Now central government ने, right, central government, it has, you can say, issued ordinances issue किए गए हैं central government के द्वारा related to the farming sector, related to the farming sector, right? So Amrinder Singh has said that the ordinances should be reviewed, right? So basically let us understand the background. So this is the background of this news. ये आपके news का background है. Recently, Union Cabinet approved an amendment to the 65-year-old Essential Commodities Act. Okay, this was the amendment, and this amendment will be made effective immediately via an ordinance. Okay, according to the Agriculture Ministry. Now we all know that the Essential Commodities Act, it empowers, write it down, it empowers the government to impose curbs, that is restrictions on stocking of the farm produce. Farm produce को अगर stock करके रखते हैं तो उस पे restriction गवर्नमेंट लगा सकती है. The amendment to this Essential Commodities Act, which has been under discussion for more than a decade, will deregulate the production. Now, what this amendment will do? ये amendment क्या करेगा? This amendment will, write it down please, ये बहुत important है, it's very very important. This amendment, which was in discussion since the last 10 years, it will deregulate. This is very important. It will deregulate the production. प्रोडक्शन को डीरेगुलेट कर देगा, स्टोरेज को डीरेगुलेट कर देगा, मूवमेंट को डीरेगुलेट कर देगा, एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑल्सो, द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑल्सो ऑफ दीज फूड कमोडिटीज, ऑफ द फूड कमोडिटीज. ठीक है, so this is the purpose of this amendment. And by removing the private sector's fears of excessive regulatory interference, the center hopes to increase private and foreign investment, especially in the cold storage facilities. And also the center is trying to do modernization of food supply. So basically there are two aims of the center: modernization of food supply, and also the second is the foreign investment, bringing in, increasing the private and foreign investment in the cold storage, in the cold storage facilities. Please write it down, this is very important, बहुत important है ये. ठीक है, this is the purpose of this amendment. इस amendment का ये purpose है. ठीक है, so the Punjab CM is saying that center needs to review this decision. Now again very important news. राइट, आप इधर देख सकते हो, दिस इज ऑन पेज नंबर 8. Amid pandemic, traditional art of Talmudable goes digital. This is very very important for art and culture. Now art and culture means it will be covered in GS paper 1. ये art and culture से related news है ना, important, तो ये आपका GS paper 1 में cover होगा. ठीक है, amid pandemic, traditional art of Talmudal goes digital. This is very very important. Now the traditional art of Talmudal has gone virtual in the times of COVID-19. Now what is this particular art form? It's a traditional art. It's a variant of Yakshagana theatre. ठीक है, it has gone virtual in times of COVID-19. So what is Talmudal? Now this is important part. Now how to search these information? You can search them on Google. आप Google पे लिखोगे Talmudal, आपको सारी information मिल जाएगी. So Talmudal, it's a variant and derived form of यक्षागना थिएटर. ये यक्षागना थिएटर का ही एक derived form है. And here Tal, it is divided into two words, Tal and Madel. Tal means pair of small hand cymbals and Madel means type of drum. So here you can see the picture also, right? इस तरीके का होता है. Over here you can see the pictures, right? This is Talmudal. A drum is being used and a cymbal is being used. ठीक है, drum और cymbal यहाँ पर use किया जाता है. ठीक है, so when we talk about Talmudal, Tal means pair of small hand cymbals, Madel means type of drum. It is a kind of art which has no dance, no costume, no stage convention. So it's dance minus it is an art minus dance and costume. So here only dialogues are there, only oratory skills are seen. Artist sits across in a place. Over here you can see the artist are sitting over here, right? This is the artist, right? He just sits across in a place without any costume and engage in testing their oratory skills based on episode chosen, right? Here there is a Arthadhari who is an artist, who is an orator also. And Artha Vaibhava, that means grandeur of dialogues. That is the type of dialogues that these people are in the, saying or speaking out. Clear? That is Talmudal. इतना समझ आ गया सबको? Now let's talk about Yakshagana. Yakshagana is a traditional Indian theatre form which can be seen in Kannada, Shimoga, western parts of Karnataka, Kerala, and it is presented from dusk to dawn. So there is no time limit. Time limit इस तरीके के theatre में नहीं है. Right, there is no time limit, and it combines dance also, music also, dialogue also, costume, makeup, stage techniques. Stage techniques are not present in your Talmudal, right? Now stories are taken from Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, etc. Now the next important news from GS paper 2's perspective, ये GS paper 2 के perspective से important है, international relations. India China nuclear arsenals grow. Very very important news for today. So according to this particular news, the SIPRI Yearbook 2020 has been released by a Swedish think tank, which is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIPRI. And according to this particular yearbook, all the nations which have nuclear weapons, जो भी nations है जिनके पास nuclear weapons होते हैं, they continue to modernize their nuclear arsenals. But India and China have increased their nuclear warheads in the last 1 year. This is the report in this yearbook. The nuclear arsenals of nuclear armed states. So the nuclear arsenals of the nuclear armed states, other than the United States and Russia, they were considerably smaller, but all these states were either developing or deploying new weapon systems or had announced their intention. Both China and Pakistan, right, they continue to have larger nuclear arsenals than India. So China, if we look at China, China's nuclear arsenal had gone up from 290 warheads in 2019 to 320 in 2020. And if we talk about Pakistan, Pakistan's warhead have been estimated between 150 to 160 in the year 2019, and it reached 160 warhead in the year 2020. And India's case is also different. India's nuclear arsenal went up from 130 to 140 in 2019 to 320 in 2020. So a considerable amount of increment in the nuclear warheads has been seen in India's case as well. Clear everyone? Itna clear hoga? This is very, very important. Now the next important news is Vandhan Yojana helps tribals beat odds. Now this is again important from GS paper 2's perspective. ये GS paper 2 के perspective से बहुत important है, polity and governance. So in this particular news, 1205 tribal employees, enterprises employing 3.6 lakh people through 18,000 self-help groups have been set up under Vandhan scheme. Vandhan scheme के अंदर कुछ 1200 के करीब enterprises set up किए गए हैं and about 3.5 crore worth of sales have taken place through this platform. Now what is Vandhan Yojana is important for prelims. ये prelims के लिए बहुत important है. It is launched in 2018 by Ministry of Tribal Affairs and Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India, also known as TriFed. And the aim of this particular Yojana is to improve, the intention is to improve the tribal income through the value addition of tribal products. Clear? So this was all for 16th June 2020. ये 16th June का 2020 का important current affairs थे. We are going to cover 17th June 2020 important current affairs also in part 2. Part 2 में हम 17th June के important current affairs भी cover करेंगे. Clear? In the mind map format only. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Do not forget to share the video, subscribe it and also like the video. Thank you.